recognize my high school choir director, Ms. Fugazia. Sit there, Ms. Fugazia. No, and I see she brought a bunch of the alums from John Muir High School who are here now. Thank you for letting me share that. That was kind of personal. And they're just standing there. They don't mind standing. We have 6 people who are either graduating or just going to other things. 6 of our singers. Some have been with us for a long time. And we are grateful and happy that they're moving on to other things. And of course, they know they're always welcome here. We have a couple of alums, as you may have read, and we will always have a music folder for them. Not necessarily a chair, but I'd like to talk first about our 2 undergrads. And you need to remember that our undergrads were here during the dreaded COVID. And so we were online for 1 year. But Lily DeBell actually preceded that. And she is a biologist, and she's graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. And she was going then to 1 year in Cambridge, where she has a scholarship for a master's degree. And then when she comes back to the United States from Cambridge, she'll be at Princeton for a PhD in microbiology. Did I make that up? Molecular. It's exciting to me. A fellow who I met online, because that's where we all met for the first year of his freshman year, Alexander Kotsukos, has been a geology major, and he's going on to study at UCLA geology. He makes that so easy for me. And so, Alex. We have 2 folks who have not been entirely students here. One postdoc who has been singing with us, as of course postdocs from Caltech are welcome to do, but he's next year going to be leaving us to go to UCLA and go to med school. And so that's Eric Leal. And then Yuron Chao has been working as a staff scientist and researcher, and she is going to Stanford to pursue her PhD in Earth System Science. And that's Yuron. 2 more of our folks might be here next year, but probably not, because they expect to defend their theses in the fall, and so might not even be here for the fall performances. So I'd like to say that we expect our people to have PhDs rather soon, and that's going to be Paul Louvre in our bass section. He's finishing up his PhD in mechanical engineering. And Sahangi Dasanayake has been studying aerospace, and she's almost finished. And when she's finished with her aerospace degree, she told me she couldn't tell me what she was doing, because if she told me, she'd have to kill me. Sahangi. And then 2 of our PhD people defended their theses just this past week, the day before our dress rehearsal and the day after our dress rehearsal. And so I'm going to tell you that Dr. Laura Quinn is a chemist, and she's going to continue her work now that she has her PhD. She's going to go to the East Coast where she belongs, and it's kind of what she said, but she said it nicer. And she's going to go right into the workforce and do some awesome chemistry that I'll explain to you later if you want to ask me. We're going to miss those people, but the person we're not going to miss, because I think he's coming back, even though Dr. Julian Wagner, you've heard from him, he is going to UCLA, and he's going to do postdoctoral work there in biology, as he's been doing biology here. So, Dr. Wagner. I don't really know if that's true that he's coming back, but I just thought I'd say that. So, Beethoven was not known for his masses. He only wrote two. He wrote, toward the end of his life, amazing epic, Missa Solemnis, which has been described as a mass that you write at the end of your life. And we've been told as conductors, we can't conduct it until we're 70, because we don't understand enough. I feel like I understand enough. But I have to trust that I should wait another 20, 30 years. The Mass in C is not really like Missa Solemnis. It's more fashioned after the 6th grade late masses of Haydn. And in fact, commissioned by the same fellow who Haydn was, who was Haydn's patron. I'm sorry, the English. I could say it in German so well. I could not. It is premiered actually in Eisenstadt, which is just outside of Germany, where all of the Haydn masses also were premiered. And it was commissioned by Prince Nicholas Esterhazy. And so, from the Mass in C by Beethoven, the Kyrie. written, the words are saying that where there are love and charity, there is God. For those who don't have warm feelings toward God, substitute the word music. That works for us anyway. Where there are charity and love, there is music. And I don't mean to take anything away from God, certainly. The love of music has gathered us together. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So this will be sung in Latin, and it's from, of course, the liturgy of the Roman Catholic Church. It's sung particularly at the time that commemorates when the disciples of Jesus came in and they had dirty feet. And Jesus, who was supposed to, who was their leader and esteemed and revered, got down and washed their feet. And so it's a beautiful gesture of loving somebody that you would wash their feet. And they just wear sandals. So, although when they were airy, so it's good. I'm sorry, I go too far. I always Anyway, this is such a beautiful setting by Ola Giano, a Norwegian composer who has a lot of music that's being heard right now. It's really beautiful. And you can hear some Baltic influences with some droning basses and sopranos having the many octaves of music.
Deus
some wonderful soloists, and we'll give them a bow at the end of the show. I forgot. Now, for the main course. It's really not a main course, it's more like tapas, where you just get little bits of a lot of things. So there are 18 of these Liebeslieder waltzes, and you might think it's a lot, but it's really not, because they're quite short. Just little vignettes about love. Liebeslieder means love songs, and they're love song waltzes. They're all in 3/4 time, but they're not all the same. The tempos are different, and even the ways that the 3/4s, that the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, some of them are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and some are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can't really show you. I could dance, then you'd know that I wasn't a dancer. This is the German year. Next year we're singing French, and so if you've heard a lot of German, you can imagine when I was typing out these translations, I thought, oh my gosh, they had to learn all these words, and they didn't complain. They looked at me funny, but I didn't know what it was about until I typed the translations. But they all know how to pronounce German and will for the rest of their lives, and perhaps you do now too, or at least after these. So, what do I need to say about these? Again, these were collected from Hungarian and Polish and Russian cultures and translated into German, and Brahms set the German. And you can see the sources. I won't go into that story because it's time to sing. We are so honored to have not only a regular accompanist, collaborative pianist, but also two. So our regular closest to you is Bill Schmidt, and our other pianist, not just accompanist for this day, is Alan Geyer. Both of these folks were accompanists for the Glee Club when it was men's glee and women's glee, and now it's just the Glee Club. And so we sent Alan over to Oxy with the prior conductor, and they just went. But we're so glad that he's come home, and we're here for Liebeslieder.
Die Liebe, die groß, die Kühle,
but we're just doing two. We did the first one either last year or a couple of years ago. So 2 Scottish folk songs from 3 Scottish folk songs. Four hands piano. Such an interesting accompaniment when you have 4 hands. You've heard so many different treatments of all of those 4 hands, and this is yet a little bit different. Mac Wilberg is the director of thank you very much. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir. I was going to have to ask you, but thank you. PhDs back there. And has been for really some time, and he's a wonderful arranger and pianist, and so these are Mac's pieces. These are our pieces.
Send him home.
because, you know, we have to proofread many times to make sure that there aren't errors. But I don't know if any of you saw Alice Parker's dates. She died 2 years before she was born. But I need to say, we don't always put the dates of arrangers, and that would have been a good idea in this case. But she actually died in 2023, which is rather recently when it comes right down to it. You know, interestingly, this has nothing to do with it, but Peter Shipley, you know, P.D.Q. Bach, he also died, and he always put P.D.Q. Bach's birth date well after his death date. So maybe we were trying to do that. Not to confuse him. But listen, she, along with Robert Shaw, arranged so many folk songs from around the world. American folk songs, French, Italian, German, the whole thing. And so I wanted to close this concert with one of her arrangements. And this is a wonderful American song. You might recognize the tune, you might not, but you'll hear it a few times now. Alice Parker actually died just 20,000